So today I'm going to do a walk around part of the cap, starting here. I'm going to walk around here, and come up by this villa here. I'm not an expert on Mediterranean shrubs, so I've no idea what this small fruited plant is. It almost looks like a lily pilly, but it obviously isn't. Maybe some kind of Mediterranean buckthorn. And there's also perhaps a pittosporum of some sort, this one. And there's a lot of this silver-leafed shrub. Obviously these are all very drought tolerant because they're growing on the cliff faces. There are a few pine trees around here as well, and of course the puntias. But there's a lot of this silver-leafed shrub, which I presume would probably flower. Looks like remains of flower buds there. Obviously flowers at various times of the year. As you can probably see, there's loads more puntias here, even got fruits on some of them, remains of fruits. And those are the flower spikes. I think it's Agave Americana, I think. Century plant. Interesting seed pods. These are from an agave and the flower stem's fallen down. So those are the seed pods off the agave. And if I walk up here quickly to the plant enthusiasts, there's a full, well, not a full-size plant, but there's an agave here that I can get a close-up on. Sort of. There we are. Not a flowering stage yet, and you can see the little offsets or pups starting to form in other areas. But be careful of these spines are absolutely razor sharp. Now, if I remember rightly, the hearts of those are used for making tequila, so I think they're grown commercially in Mexico. If that's the right plant, I think that's the correct agave, and they cook down or stew the hearts and make tequila from them. Okay, found something else which does produce edible fruits, although not very edible. This is, I think this is a Mesembryanthemum, common name Hottentot fig. I did try them years ago, not very inspiring. I've got a feeling they can cause miscarriages. And here's another type of, two types of a puntia here. I don't know the different varieties, but we've got the one with a very smooth spineless pads, and this one underneath with the very spiteful pads. I'm not sure if they both produce edible fruits or not. Okay, this one's actually got the dried out fruits on it. I did open them up once and taste it. Wasn't very nice at all. They look a bit more interesting when they're not dried out, but they kind of look like a fig inside, which is probably why they're called a Hottentot fig. But they're very common down here on the cliff tops. Now obviously these grow absolutely everywhere in the south of France. Not edible fruits or seeds as far as I'm aware. Can't remember the name of them. They are a typical Mediterranean shrub, but I have seen them doing well in coastal areas in milder parts of the UK, so they've obviously got some, I think they have some frost tolerance, but they're not extremely frost hardy. But no doubt one of the experts watching will remember the name instantly, but if not, I'll look them up later. This little bit they've wired off here is to protect the native wild flowers just growing along this part of the coast to stop people stomping all over them, and obviously support the local butterflies and other insects. Just stops walkers making a mess of everything, otherwise people walk absolutely everywhere. It's very dry and arid walking around this part of the cap. And there you can see the variegated version of the, there's the standard one, and there's the variegated version. Another flower spike that's finished. Once they die, the plant dies off, and all of the new offsets form the new plants around the rosette. Some interesting succulents here growing on the cliff face. Look like some kind of, I think it's some kind of Ionium, I believe, or a sedum of some sort. Look how they're surviving on that vertical cliff face. Incredible really, no water virtually except when they get rain runoff. So here through this fence we've got some succulents here. Not too sure what that one is. Some of the puntias actually have got some fruits and seed pods on them. Oh, I'm not going to try and pick them because I'll end up spiking myself badly. And those gardens are actually in front of a large villa that was donated to the French equivalent of the National Trust. Got some strelitzias here, bird of paradise, Strelitzia reginae. It's actually got some flower buds coming up there. None in full flower, but these were probably part of the gardens of that Villa Island Rock. They'll be flowering in the spring and summer normally. Look at these magnificent gardens here. Unbelievable. Someone's private residence. And there is another carob tree. Starting to see them everywhere now. Fabulous gates. So to finish off my little plant video tour today, we've got a pineapple guava here, or Feijoa, and it has got fruits on it. Interestingly, they don't seem to be, although there's more of them, they don't seem to be much more advanced than the ones on my plant back in the UK. Perhaps it's a bit drier here. That's a little bit bigger. These are more rounded than the elongated ones I've got. So whether or not it's a seed growing variety, no idea. But I thought that'd be a good ending to the video. It might not be easy to see, but that's a persimmon tree there, and it's got persimmons ripening on it. So if it's not easy to see it, I can't zoom in anymore with this rubbish phone. Look like a regular Sharon fruit or variety Triumph from the shape of them. Nice big tree anyway. So this one's a strawberry tree, Arbutus, probably Arbutus anado. Got a bit of mildew on the fruits though. See the wonderful bark they have on these. It's not exactly loaded in fruits, although I can see there are a few higher up which are still green. I'm not sure what time of the year they turn red here. Another edible in the Mediterranean. Surprisingly, despite the fact there's thousands of fig trees here, I don't think I've filmed one yet, so here's an opportunity to film a variety. It won't be brown turkey, one of the Mediterranean figs. There's no edible sized fruit on it at the moment. They normally fruit at least twice a year, sometimes 3 times a year. It's a good sized tree. I thought it'd be appropriate for me to do at least one fig tree while I was here.